Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel where we are continuing our Charlemagne Historical Choices playthrough. We have ended up as Bulgaria. Bulgaria, very horse-based civ, which is pretty good. We're going to be plundering a lot, getting our cities built up quite a bit based off of this. Production in all cities when buildings equal to 50% of the yield, when pillaging buildings equal to 50% of the yield or HP gain. So we need to be pillaging buildings and getting as much as we can out of that. We are, oops, I forgot to show you, we are also picking up Joyeuse this playthrough, 2 happiness for every cavalry unit, and +1 happiness per age on military buildings, which I hope is going to lead us into a lot of celebrations. Before choosing that, let's go ahead and choose our legacies. Exploration age has begun. We are sitting on 9 settlements. We're probably going to go to war with Simon first, since he is the closest and he looks like the easiest. Gain an infantry unit in every settlement you conquered. That would be 4 total infantry units. That's not so good. Let's go ahead and pick up the 2 settlement limit. And most likely we're going to grab the militaristic attribute point. Gain piety for free, and 50% production towards temples is going to be so good. How did I get this? What does this come from? Is that a plague thing? I forgot. We're gonna take that because we want piety for sure. I don't think we're gonna change our capital. We're gonna keep Rome as the capital. We're gonna pick up an economic and a scientific attribute point and then confirm. That gives us our religion first. We're going to get the very first religion here. And we're gonna throw in this 18 gold. Where do we want to go here? Settlement, maintenance, or free level on commanders? Oh, I think we're gonna jump down here. That maintenance is a lot of gold though. Yeah, that's gonna add up to be a lot of gold, so we're just gonna grab that gold maintenance, and then 18 science on the city halls, and palace is gonna be good enough for us. Well, the fact that we get our religion immediately here is pretty big. We're also going to throw in production on urban districts is pretty good. Production towards military units, that's also going to be giving us 1, 2, where is it? 4, 6 culture per turn, just by having those in the government because they're traditions. I just needed a little bit more gold to be able to throw that down. Well, either way, we're going to overbuild that altar with a temple, get some resources in gypsum for sure. Kaolin, we're on Pangea Plus, so having all of that distant land stuff really doesn't do too much for us. Technology, we're going to start with astronomy. After we get astronomy, we're going to go for our military buildings, which is like up this direction. I wish we could shift queue it. I don't know why they don't allow it anymore. How that was not coded in is beyond me. And we could start straight into the Bulgarian civics. Hidden Fortress and False Retreat. Food to towns, really good. Yeah, we're just gonna jump straight into that. We have plenty of military units. We have 1 whole commander full of units, and then second commander full of units. Yeah, that's plenty enough for us. Get you sleeping. Let's start exploring so we can find the distant lands here on the Pangea. And for every settlement that we can, we are going to go ahead and throw probably... we could just go pure hub town, right? That's so busted, but it's before the 17th patch, so we might as well take it while we can. Use the brokenness while we can use it. But I also kind of want, like, the happiness, so I'm just gonna go purely happiness base here and get as many celebrations off as we possibly can. I'm gonna do something stupid, and we're gonna just go ahead and denounce here, and we're going to steal technological secrets here, and let's make friends with Napoleon. I think as soon as we have enough influence, we'll start influencing him to the positive. Oh, I forgot that we had Hundan over here too. Wow, we just took this over to religious site. And that's how this game's gonna start out. We are well behind in science, but we should catch up fairly easily. For the government, I think we're probably gonna go... I like theocracy. We don't really need the production towards cav units because we're gonna be getting our cav units free in 6 turns anyway. Boom, first religion comes in. And as always, Nabi. Whoop, spelled it wrong. Nabi, there we go. What do we want? First time conversion of a capital is the easiest one to get all of the relics from. So let's do that. And science for every foreign settlement following the religion is going to be pretty good. We also want to make sure that we're coming in here and queuing up a bunch of these. Construct a reliquary that honors this curio. Yeah, lost gold relic is pretty good. +1 production specialist is good. Nah, let's get the relic. We want the relic. We have later on we will have beliefs or traditions that give us bonuses for having relics, so we might as well take them while we have them now. Ooh, we hit our first celebration, so let's actually go for civilian and support units. That gives us production on our boys, our missionaries. Latinitas goes in, giving us another extra 3 culture per turn on top of what we were already at. We got 2 of our boyars. We're gonna bring them down. And we're just getting army for free here. I need probably some siege units. But I don't know if we're gonna war to take things this early, or if we're just gonna war to pillage and build things this early. Let's go ahead and make Puteoli a city, and we're going to build, you know what, I can go ahead and make Ravenna a city as well. And a stonecutter here would actually be pretty sick. So let's throw you right there and start producing things like, I don't know, I don't have any good gold adjacencies in this particular settlement. Where's our altar? We'll set that up there. Puteoli, you also could get an alt temple against that right there. And we're kind of just exploring over here with our boat, seeing if we can find these distant land islands. Let's get the military aid out of you. And we're about to get our first civic here, which will give us another tradition we can put in. We might take something out. I haven't decided yet. False retreat is good, so we should probably grab it and take out Auxilia and put in false retreat. Food to all towns when pillaging improvements equal to 50% of the yield. And we're going to jump straight into maybe Tarnovo schools. Yeah, let's jump into Tarnovo schools. In the Shadow of Giants, 2 production on the Colosseum or 2 happiness on the Colosseum. I'm gonna go for production. I think we'll be able to get happiness a little bit easier than production this age. And we finally unlock our first missionary to have it going. 25% production towards training the missionary. A priest famed for miracles has established a school for young missionaries. He teaches them a new alphabet and instructs them to use their education to share their knowledge with all. Observatories are unlocked. I think we're gonna jump straight up here towards metallurgy so we can get our production building, our military building, so we can get that happiness. Remember, as Charlemagne, we get happiness adjacencies for quarters on military and science buildings, playing into our happiness-based gameplay of celebrations turning into units, turning into more quarters, turning into more units. Here's Cahokia, but it's not his capital. His capital might be up here then, or maybe down here. Uh-oh. I thought we had pretty easy access to his capital. I was wrong. Cahokia is a gigantic city though, so it's worth picking up. We're gonna jump into the Serpent Mound here because we're gonna get our hidden fortresses in a few places. So Serpent Mound might actually be a pretty decent pickup. It might provide us with a substantial amount of science in the long run. And we're just gonna keep exploring out with those missionaries. I need you to heal. I don't want you to die. And is there anything else I would like to make a city? Choctaw is a pretty good candidate for a city. What goes? Haleokawe? Are you Hawaii, Xerxes? No. 2 happiness on hidden fortresses and settlements with a temple. Civilians enter the deep ocean. I could buy a temple here. Do I already have a temple? Yes. So we've built the hidden fortress. That gave us our happiness. We can get more happiness on the hidden fortress if we build it up here. What does this look like? Let's turn off our stuff. It looks okay. But it gives us happiness, most importantly. We really want to push the happiness. Miracles in the mountains. High in the mountains, a holy man lives alone in a cave, performing miracles among the local populace. Many flock to his remote habitation, hoping to benefit from his blessing. Construction towards wonders, yes. Because I'm trying to build a few wonders. We've been revealed, stealing technology. Negative 16 influence for 10 turns is a ton, but I stole cartography. And Sarvate or Tarnovo schools 2 or 7 what are we gonna get? We want to go up here to Sart B so that we can get this extra 50% yields from pillaging. I'm gonna send this missionary up north so we can find his capital there. Hitchity gets converted, giving us some science. You're gonna stay. And I really want to denounce pretty badly, so we're gonna... Hey, we got a war. Well then, if he wants to war, we'll war. What we can do is we can actually move forward and start pillaging everything. So let's go ahead and pillage this. And then what we can do is we can move this Boliar. Wow, we can just one-shot that, I think. Let's go ahead and pillage this. That gives us food. And then we can take this Boliar and smack things that need to be smacked. And then you're going to smack things. And then we're going to have to stay here for a turn. We're about to get 2 more units anyway. So if we take a decently sized hit here, we're not going to completely die. The war effort won't completely fall apart. I can move here, move you up, and then you can pillage. And then you can get put in. You've leveled up, huh? I'm gonna pop this into the assault tree so we can get up towards our stuff. You go in. Let's take this guy. Set you out. Make sure we're in the celebration so that we can get the bonuses. Smoke rises from devastated buildings. Oh, I could get a bunch of gold. Let's do that. And training infantry. Lots of damage coming out. Let's go ahead and pop you out here so we can jump up into this. Ah, you didn't make it. Are you serious? And I can't actually do anything with that. So I'm going to lose 1 Boliar here, but I've got more coming in for backup, and we're getting a decent amount from pillaging around here. So another pillage here gives food to all my towns, and then we can attack into you. I think we can move here, pillage this, get food to all the towns. We're gonna let you out. We're gonna move forward. We're going to let you out. You're going to move forward to hit this. You're going to come up there. You're going to get pillaged soon. Capture a settlement for a Tarkon. Of course, we're about to do that. Ah, there's the capital. Let's do that so we can start converting you. And honestly, I would like to move you there so that we can start deploying more stuff next turn all around. Just get all of the pillages that we can get out. I really wish I had Sartvai 2 before I started doing this to get 50% extra yields to the pillaging. But hey, we're getting food in places. It's adding to the growth of our capital and various other places. So much pillaging. We're burning the world down. Is there nothing I can pillage here? No. Okay, well, you're going to pillage. This is going to give us production into the capital. And then this Bolyar is going to attack here into that district defense. Keep you healed. Let's get you in there, and we can convert this settlement. Blam, giving us relics. Let's display those bad boys. If I had 2 more relics, I would have some combat strength. Let's pillage more out of this building, giving us a little more production. Yes, speeding a few things up. That's another district down. We're moving through. I don't even necessarily want to wipe him out in this war. I just want to take a couple of settlements out, get ourselves, take his capital, get ourselves in a good position, and then come back for him later. Let's murder that ranged unit so it doesn't bother us later. What I want to do is just be pillaging so I can get all these bonuses. Who died? Swordsman up here. That's fine. Going to pop you in. You moved. Attack. The Bulgarian mountains hold many secrets. They are grand and ancient, and their beauty attracts the eye of all who pass beneath their peaks. But enemies soon find that the mountains stare back. 2 science on the hidden fortress? Yes, please. Let's just keep making these hidden fortresses. They're really good. I should have built the Serpent Mound here, honestly. But I've already put so much production into it in the capital that it's kind of a waste. There's the Serpent Mound, finished with a pillage. Any production put into it that way. Somebody's already got the Rila Monastery. Are you kidding me? That's my... It's my thing. Angkor, where did it go? Nalanda, Monk's Mound. Napoleon, you jerk. I wanted that. Well, we'll go ahead and start getting some hidden fortresses up here. In. Swordsman goes in. That gives us Cahokia. And we need to take a turn or 2 to heal. It's gonna be easier said than done, unfortunately. But we do need to take that turn or 2 to heal. I'm gonna jump across with these Bolyars. And Gankai Konda Cholapuram is going to come next. Keep that settlement, 9 pop settlement. And Rise of a Hero, 1 Tarkhan to be recruited here in the capital. We'll jump down over here. There's Corinth. So that was a Machiavellian settlement. So I'm not near Napoleon's capital yet. We just got 2 culture on hidden fortresses for adjacent mountains. That should give us some culture down here. What do we also get? Visitors to the Bulgarian Empire admire the beauty of its cities, the artistry of its inhabitants, yet they watch the parading soldiers with twinge of fear, aware that the kingdom may be next. Let's go with militaristic. Full militaristic attribute points here. Jump in, commanders gain a free level. That's going to help all of my commanders, which is honestly quite a few of them. This Tarkhan goes into cavalry and then the commendation. This Tarkhan goes, I guess defense, no, maybe maneuver or gold. Let's move down towards the pillaging bonus. I'm gonna jump up onto this tile and civics. We want to go for Sart's value 2 for 50% yields and HP from pillaging. Now, why would you move like that, you idiot? I'm gonna have to come in here and purchase more units. Hey, Cusco, and it's not converted. That gives us 2 more relics we can pop in. I don't have any space to put them though, which means I'm going. Oh, you're dying too. Well, that means I'm gonna have to wait a turn before I can start doing any relic shenanigans. More pillages is always fun. We're pillaging everything that we can. Let's kill this jerk that's in the water. Let's kill this jerk that's in the water and start working on clearing these units out. I don't want to lose that settlement. He's trying to give us Chang'an for 36 pop. I'm not going to take that yet. I mean, I should, honestly. I'm not going to be able to get that in a peace deal, but I can do better. We're going to move you forward. Move you up. And then you're going to pillage. And then you're going to pillage. And that's Sartve done. We're going to put in the extra yields towards pillaging. Stratagems. And then you're gonna pillage. And that's gonna give us that tech. And then you're not gonna pillage again because you're out of pillaging to do. Fine. But we're about to take this city. It's not got much left in it. We can actually put you back in and get a healthier one out. And then start smacking. Well, I mean, we've built kind of all the hidden fortresses that we can build through here. Where do we go next? Sarnovo schools. I think we're going to go 7 tribes because I have the relics to display. I just don't have anywhere to display them. Let's purchase a temple here. There's Siam unlocked. And we can go ahead and display that in Choctaw. This is a disturbing amount of units coming up through here, but I don't think it's anything that I can't particularly handle here. But we are going to take that city and then take peace if possible. And I'm just going to start exploring with some missionaries here to try to convert as many cities as we can. Pillage. Pillage. Let's get you out. Pillage. Attack. Attack. And then attack. Gangai Konda Cholapuram is ours. And we're just gonna keep growing out. Let's get peace. Will you give me Chengdu for peace? Will you give me something smaller than this? I don't want Langzhou, I want Chengdu. Propose, and we'll get it. We get it, we get it, we get it. Where's Chengdu? Up here? I probably should have taken this one. But there's so many nice pillageable things in this city that I kind of would rather just pillage. Have it and pillage it. Capital of Trolla has been taken. We'll keep that settlement. 12 out of 12. Ooh, here's Athens. But I'm gonna need another missionary down here to get it because it's already converted. But let's start converting Athens at least. That way we're working pretty hard through the culture tree. We're not making any progress towards the military tree because there is no distant lands, only these islands. Confucius is gone. Oh wow, I'm a little surprised at that. I want you going in the city. Let's go ahead and upgrade you, and then we'll upgrade everything that we can upgrade here. I'm afraid this river's gonna flood, and that would be devastating for us, but it's a risk I have to take. Ushmal is down here. We're about to hit another celebration, which is going to level us up even more. And then finally we'll grab Tarnovo schools so that we can get reliquaries in. That's going to help with our economy, which is going to struggle a little bit here coming up soon. Pagan, I can race stupid face over there for Pagan. We'll do that. Celebration. Let's now go into culture. No, I'm still making missionaries. Let's go for units. And overbuilding for now. Yeah, you're just gonna keep building missionaries, my man. Give me all of the missionaries. His capital has to be up here, and it's gonna be such a pain to get into that because it's so like such limited access into here. I'm gonna have to make Handan a city, I think, in order to really be able to do what I want to do. But our Boyar hordes are flying across the map. I need 200 influence. It might be a little easier said than done. Machiavelli is going to be pretty easy pickings here. Actually, Napoleon's getting a little scary. He's large. He's getting pretty large. It's a little nerve-wracking. Imagine this start here as an Egypt start. Egypt into Songhai. That would be such a good navigable river. I have like completely turned on navigable rivers. I used to like love navigable rivers, and now I see them just as like something that blocks my districting. But like a really long one like that would be pretty solid. That'd be pretty good. Dungeons are done, but that's not a military building. Metallurgy is our first military building, so we want to get there. We're still bringing our Bolyar hordes around. City stage, receive a relic or a social policy slot. I think we're going to go for the relic. That gives us the first Toshkana point. And there's just more of that, where that come from. Let's consider... I need to consider making Handana City so that I can have boats around here to take some stuff. Liangzhou is like such a good city for pillaging. It's going to make all of our stuff grow. Yeah, Napoleon's big. He's at 10 settlements. And he's putting up a show here. All right, well, let's get this war going. Oh, 4 turns. Whoa. I wasn't paying attention. Aw, man. What a fool I look like. Well, in 4 turns, we'll get that show going. We can come up here and see Gyeong. That's a science city-state. Or is it money? I'm pretty sure it's science city-state. Machiavelli and the Achaemenid Xerxes make peace. Relic for us. Yeah, this is what I want. Commune goes out. Commune... No, iconolatry is better. 7 gold, 7 happiness. We can jump into theology now. Go pure religion. And you're done? Nah, you still got 3 turns. Then we'll repair everything here and it'll be a sick little city. We're gonna make Handana City up here. Get you converted over. That way we can start building some buildings here that are useful, like a money building. +6 here is okay. We're gonna need production down there somewhere. Oh, Cahokia can get a whole bunch of stuff. I'm not worried about my resources. I think they're okay where they are. Chang'an is gonna be so nasty to attack. It's just such a rivery looking city over here. We're gonna have a hard time getting in. It's gross. It's real gross. There's another capital converted over for us. We are sitting on quite a few relics. We can repair this now. Yeah, 800. Ugh. Expensive. Throw you in, Creasword. Let's put you into a religious town so that we can throw in yet another one. That's our second Toshkana point. We're working on 3 more relics and we'd get there. Economic, we haven't done anything. Military, we haven't done anything. As far as military, we're gonna struggle, I think, to get a golden age. I'm gonna absorb this. I can get maybe 2 cities up here. That'll give us 1, 2, maybe here. So I would need 1 more, 2 more, 3 more cities. If I have these 3, I need 6 total cities over here, unless I take Kobdo in like a peace deal. Which I don't think I'm going to be warring Xerxes anytime soon. He's a bit too far away. I can go ahead and start this war, get this rolling. Let's move you forward, up, up, forward, up, forward, forward, and just start pillaging the bejesus out of everything. You know what? Let's actually pop you out. Oh, I didn't upgrade any of these. Ah, I'm stupid. Well, we'll pillage this. We'll pillage this. And there's some money for us. Economic consequences. 350 gold, 350 happiness towards the next celebration. Status quo, 250 gold. Yes. We want celebrations. I'm going to throw this over here because it's not a military building. You get your observatory. I mean, I guess here's as good as anywhere. And we're gonna need to come in here and purchase ourselves a boat when we can. Let's get a fishing key out first. You go forward, get pillaged. You go forward, get pillaged. Let's go ahead and come in here and purchase ourselves a catapult, and we'll make sure that we get the catapult picked up. I'm getting like an absolute bonkers amount of food out of these pillages. It's starting to add up. Maybe I underestimated Bulgaria in my previous tier ranking video, or my previous estimations of them. I'm getting a lot of food out of this. Theology is done. Nothing I really want to put in there. I can choose a belief. Conquered settlements are converted to my religion. We'll just go into that. I'm gonna move you here, and pillage for the bonus. Get you up, attack, and then attack. All right. Liang Zhao is ours. Liang Zhou, whatever it might be. And Chang'an will soon fall too, I think. I don't think it'll last much longer than it is. I'm driving myself crazy looking for Harriet or Xerxes' capital. I can't find them anywhere. But I keep, everywhere I go, I find another Napoleon city. I've found so many of them. Haven't found what I'm looking for yet. More Napoleon down here. What would you know? He's all over the place. I mean, I guess it's a good thing. I would like to be friends with him at least until the next era, but next era he's going to be big and scary. But next era I'm also going to be big and scary, so I don't know what I'm particularly worried about. There finally is our military buildings. We're about to take another district over here in Chang'an. And we're doing our best to take everything we can take. More pillaging. And then we'll murder this unit. No overrun, unfortunately. But now we just have to take this district, and we'll have it. That's the whole capital. We're kind of done up here on the front lines. Or at the north, I guess. Yeah, he's down to 81 science. As soon as we take Chang'an, that's going to be the vast majority of his science, I believe. And it's time to start throwing down some specialists wherever they might be useful. I don't have good adjacencies on anything over here. All right, let's go into shipbuilding. That's going to give us another military building. And then we'll go down to education after that. Armorers can go down. Where is my observatory? The capital needs to get itself an armor too as soon as it's done with this. Just a few more pillages away and that'll be done. Looks like everybody took a piece of Machiavelli at the beginning of the game. Because I'm finding scattered Greek remains kind of everywhere. Not finding any capitals, however, is the sad part. Oh, big dust storm down here. Doesn't hit any units, thankfully. But I will have to repair 488. Oh, the repair costs. Oh, all right, let's go ahead and get this done with. Move you forward. Come on, Boyar, get in there. Take that capital. We are in another celebration. We're going to go for culture. I mean, in the capital, production towards military units, the capital for every town. I want to exclusively be using traditions because that is what is going to give us culture per turn. Is this Chang'an fallen? Yes, it is. Chang'an becomes ours. You get a promotion. We're gonna take you down the logistics tree. We want to come down here to this for all of that pillaging. And honestly, I'm done with this war, bud. We still have 4 turns until we can make peace. This war hasn't lasted a full cycle yet. It feels insane. That feels insane. Well, we get an economic attribute point. Let's go into gold for every tech and civic mastery and a military point. We're gonna just hit, you know, of course we're gonna hit the 2 HP when healing repeatable, and we're just gonna hit that every single time we can. I guess the only thing we have left to do now is run down here and hit Chitty. And then try to piece him out for one of his little coastal islands that might be distant lands. And try to get our distant lands victory that way. I forgot we were going to be getting these 2 cav units. I mean, we've gotten like, what, 8? free cav that way, and I've only lost 1 Bolivar so far. It's adding up, starting to snowball a little. Gal, there we go. Let's get you down here. Come to Gal so we can get more relics. I need to pop you in. How many relics do we need to end this era? Just 2 more to get Toshkana all the way up. We need settlement limit, so let's run down towards some settlement limit in as many places as we can find it. You can grow. I'll grab your culture. I've got a commander here, so we're just gonna keep going down that tree and run this commander down here, which is where we're having all the Boyars go anyway. Napoleon keeps rejecting my alliance offer. What an absolute cad. It's not that I particularly like long for his alliance, but it would be nice to have, you know, some sort of reassurances here. We're about to make the whole world angry with us. Do I want to exterminate Bolivar? I don't really think I do. He has a settlement here. He has Hitchiti down here. This settlement over here is going to be a little difficult to get to. I've still got 2 turns until I can beg for peace off of him. Something like that. Well, I'm not going to beg for peace, but like offer peace, I mean. No way I'm begging for peace, I'm kicking his butt. A cluster of braided oak leaves waits to be placed on the brow of this year's champion of the faith. The nominees rise and approach the ecumenical seat, awaiting the final judgment. Construction towards wonders. I'm gonna go for construction towards buildings. I'm not really doing much about wonders here. I guess we can start pushing some merchants out, and I'm gonna go cultural festival. No, not a sign. No. I'm gonna finish off some of these quarters so I can start reaping the benefits of having them adjacent to my forum here. Where on earth is Xerxes' capital? I keep looking for it and I can't find it anywhere. Where, oh where could it be? He will take peace for Hitchiti, which we will accept, and that leaves him with 1 itty-bitty settlement over here, which we will begin to take in just a few turns. He's got nothing going on in his life. 41 science per turn? Not in this era, sir. That's not good enough for this era. There's Gal's conversion. That gives us enough relics. We just need some actual temples to put those relics in. Oh, I can go ahead and get that. That's pretty good. Temple 568, so 2 turns I'll have a temple. That's all the capitals we need, but I'm gonna keep looking for wherever Ulaanbaatar is, or whatever Xerxes kept as his capital. He's got 10 settlements. Napoleon's at 12. Temple goes in, and with that temple, oh, not yet. Susa. Can I make you? Yep, there you go. Yes, now with this temple, we unlock Toshkana level 3. And we have 3-starred that. I guess what we're going to work on next is military. I'm not... Oh, how did he get Pagan before I did? Something seems screwy about that game. I mean, I'll take the influence on it, but something seems screwy about that. Oh, did I find Xerxes' capital? Nope. I thought I did, but nope. I mean, it's got to be right. We're right here on the bottom of the map. We finally have shipbuilding that gives us the shipyard and access to treasure fleets, which we're probably never going to touch. What I want to do is hit metal casting so we can get the level 3 Boliars, and we can get metal casting mastery, which will give us +3 production or +3 combat strength on them. And then we're going to fill in the masteries and education and all the bottom side of the map, or the tree, I guess, and fill all those in. But for now, we're just focused on the things that allow us to kill people better. I guess I'll convert Chloe. Please, Xerxes. Oh, there's Karakorum. I've looked all over for you, Xerxes. I'm really close to killing Bolivar off completely. This will be our first settlement over here in the distant lands. I'm gonna go ahead and get a bolyar here so we can protect against these. And let's start moving towards these resources, the treasure resources. So at least we can start getting those if we need to. I'm also going to purchase my fishing key to connect that to the mainland. How many turns till I can kill you? Is it 4? Yeah, we're going to wait 4 turns and we're going to go murder him. G will be very easy to take. And then I don't know what I'm going to do after that. Maybe it'll be Tubman or Xerxes. I mean, we've pretty much taking control of everybody and everything except for Napoleon. Napoleon's the scariest thing that's going on here. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the temple there. That way we can just start grabbing the spices. Let's pump out a couple of settlers so that we can start working on the military victory over here. Karakorum gets converted. That gives us our last couple of relics. I mean, everybody is pretty much full. Let's try Napoleon for the 3rd time. I reject your form of alliance. Well, you dumb jerk. He just doesn't want it. He probably never will, and I'm wasting all of my time doing that. But it's a fun waste. Let's declare this war, and we'll kill off old Bolivar once and for all. Jump up here. Move up. Get everybody within range. Start attacking. It shouldn't take too long. Who's declared war on me? Machiavelli? Bro, you're on 1 settlement. He must have allied up with Bolivar, but wow, bigger mistake. I do not know if there's ever been a bigger mistake. We're very quickly working our way through this city. Very quickly working our way through that city. It's not gonna last like more than just a couple of turns. Handan is filling itself in. We're making money hand over fist here. I forgot to be pillaging. That's my bad. I forgot to actually be pillaging things. Settlers done. And we're gonna send this out to settle the distant lands. Pliska gets converted, and that'll be 1 point on the military path. Yeah, well, 2 points, I guess, on the military path. Soon we will have another, and we get a militaristic attribute. That militaristic attribute, again, is going to go into healing per turn. We're already healing 4 HP per turn. I mean, I guess when we're done here, we're just gonna go smack Athens. Athens does have like a lot of fortified districts, unfortunately. Another city-state over here, Stockholm. There's scientific city-states out on the map. I just never met them. I didn't really work that hard towards city-states. Ah, huge flood. All down this gigantic river. But we got lots of fertilization off of that. In, shoot, in, and dead. I've seen the light. Now I fall back into darkness. I haven't seen his death animation yet. It's interesting. Well, he goes. Simon Bolivar and Pagan defeated. And then there were 5. We are quickly exterminating basically everybody. Let's put you in. Get you in. And we're gonna run down towards Athens, I guess. If he wants to declare war on us, we'll certainly take war to him. I definitely don't want a war year, so let's try to get some open borders. And you know what? I actually would like to try to get a research collab out of you. Speed up our science a little tiny bit. I'll wait a turn before going into his territory because I want to level up my units to tier 3 before I go in there. 400 gold per turn is nothing to laugh at. We're doing pretty fine. It's not nearly as much as we had in our Hawaii game, though. I feel like we were getting quite a bit more in that one, but we're doing okay. We're sending cities out. I've got 2 more settlers out, so they'll be here and here. I'll need 1, 2, 3 on top of that. Oh, I should make Chang'an a city. We're gonna make Chang'an a city. I'm gonna upgrade you to city status. You're just so fat. I can't not upgrade you. Do we go for gunpowder? I mean, we could. Or do we start backfilling, like, all of these older techs? I think we backfill now. Culture per turn or civilian units. We're gonna start building some settlers, so we might as well. Military units, happiness on happiness adjacencies, get more happiness. We did just get like our 9th set of free units out of a celebration. We're doing fantastic on that point. Let's go ahead and hit a culture festival here. More free units are always very good. We're just gonna run you down. I mean, these are tier 3, so they're strong. They're very strong. A tier 3 boyar has what? 50 strength? Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of strength. Observatory here would be the best. Excuse me, sir. I don't know what game you're playing here, but yeah, don't want to play it. 3 more settlers. I'm gonna need cash for that. So we'll just save up and get, I think I'm building one, and we'll purchase 1 or 2 of them, and then that'll be all the settlers. We'll just need some missionaries to make sure they're converted to the proper faith. And then I guess we start working on Machiavelli here. District defenses dropped. Nothing for me to pillage here, which is sad. I would like to pillage. I don't think my, like, Tarchons here are going to have anything to do as they come down towards Athens. I think we're gonna have Athens completely wiped out by the time we get down there. Is it faster for me to go to G, or is it faster for me to go to Coup 10 turns versus 9 turns? Ooh, Arag is right where I wanted to put a city. What an absolutely atrocious move. There's a lot of units in here now. He's starting to build up. Maybe I'll have to get my other units in. Maybe I'll have something to give my other Tarchons to do. Oh, finally you got down here. That took you a while, bud. This Tarchon is off doing God knows what. I just sent him out in a direction and said, whatever, I don't want to think about you ever again. Circumnavigate the world for me, Tarchon. I don't know. Let's kill this Norman unit there. I could do this. And then possibly, no, I think we have to defend there. I think that's the only play we've got in that situation, is to defend a bit. But he's still got 1, 2, 3 defended districts that we have to take Athens. That's kind of a pain. We're doing pretty well. We've not really got the yields that the other AI have, because we're not really focusing on specialists. We're not really focusing on, we haven't even unlocked the kiln or the guild hall or anything. We're just kind of doing all this based off of rural population with our hidden fortresses and doing things like pillaging. That one boat's gonna cause this boat to go all around the world. We have just now unlocked like the kiln and stuff. That feels strange that we've waited this long to get it, but we have it now. We are working on getting our universities at this point. We're just a few turns away from those. I can get a pretty sick kiln over here. I could just get the same thing here. Do I want a guild hall here? Would be good for the money. Money's not super tight or anything, but we could be making more. This boyar could take that, or we could smack this city district like this, and we're just bringing our troops to bear down here. I'm a little afraid of getting all of my stuff locked up down there, because if Napoleon ever decides not to like us, then we have some big problems in the shape of not being able to get our troops back home. And boy, does he have a ton of science compared to us. Aw, Machiavelli's begging for peace. No, you don't get to have peace. Yeah, silly man. You don't get to have peace. Let's start pillaging everything. Get all these pillage yields. Pillage, pillage. 240 science, 240 culture. Everybody pillage everything that you can pillage. It's nasty. It's a nasty amount of stuff we're getting out of that. Honestly, might be a little overtuned, the pillaging. Might be a little bit overtuned. Level on this Tarchon to get into cavalry, and then we can get a guild hall here in one turn. Can I get to the point where I can start getting some enlightenment buffs? That's what I would like to see. No, not really. I just don't have the adjacencies to really push enlightenment as hard as I would like. Instead of sending all of my troops down there, I'll keep a contingent back here on the mainland. And we're just gonna explore with this character. I'm gonna need more Tarchons. Can I take this? It's just the city defenses. Darn. Well, we'll pillage, kill this, and then wait. You can get packed up because you've done your job. And really, I just want to pillage next turn there to get more yields before taking the city finally. Where do we go now? Architecture is only 8 turns away. We could jump up to that. Universities coming down will be a big deal. We can get a +8 university there. What can we get here? Looks like +5 is the best we got. Let's pop it right there. We can get a university over here. +6 is good enough for me. University +7 right here. But another +7, +8 over here. That's what I want. +7 there. I think what we want to do is start incorporating this city so that I can have another city over here for the military quest. Boy, if we were playing the Mongolians, would this feel different? We had already have finished the military quest at this point, but we wouldn't have this sick pillage economy. I feel like we're playing the Vikings in Civ 6. We're pillaging everything every turn. All right, everybody that can pillage pillages. You pillage as well. And then we take this district and that'll be the city. Oh, nope, because the stupid Saltman's there. Well, you should die this turn for sure. And that's the city. And that'll be the end. A struggle. A fall. I am no prince, but only a rider. Oh, yes. I love seeing him die. Yeah. I like seeing him walk off. And then there were 4 of us. Me, Tubman, Xerxes, and a runaway Emperor Napoleon, which is a bit of a problem. He's a little scary. But we're gonna keep that. The bourgeoisie. Oh, we get the happiness crisis? Is it the happiness crisis? I'm a little concerned if it is. I mean, I have plenty of happiness adjacencies. I think we're fine. Even if it is the happiness crisis. Look at this. +5 happiness adjacency in Chang'an. We're tough. We can handle it. I was doing all of that with level 2 boyars instead of level 3. Okay, what do we get here? -8, -8. We can get that. That's not a problem. We can just eat that cost. Another treasure fleet when our previous fleet has not yet made it home. Peacetime leadership. In the absence of war, the Bulgarian Empire thrives. The Tarchons, though deprived of battlefields, still cut fine figures in the street, and the people look increasingly to the authority in mundane matters. I don't need any more boyars. I'll take the culture. We have so much production towards units anyway that I don't think it really is gonna make a huge difference. My real important question is, who do I murder next? Because we've got to get somebody. Is it going to be Tubman? Militos. I mean, I don't know if I really want Tubman's stuff. And maybe I should want to save all this for the next era when we start getting ideologies and all those various things. Plus, am I reading this right? Is it 1.5? Okay, I thought it was +15. I was about to be amazed. Oh boy, I was I was about to go, whoa, that's a huge amount, but nah, it's a normal amount. I would like to at least get 1 point into enlightenment, but I don't think we're gonna get there even with the science on science buildings and the culture on culture buildings. I'm not exactly sure that we're gonna grab it. You 7 turns to get down there, won't be that bad. Get you settled here. You're coming here. Hey, we get expansionists, but that's our first expansionist, and it's just settlers. So, I mean, I'm not like, oh my god, an expansionist point for that. It's just settlers. But it's better than nothing. We can come in here and purchase a temple. And we can also purchase our missionary to get that converted. And if we convert it, that'll be the first point. The city we're about to found will be that point. The city down there. Then there's the city up top. I need 1 more city. And that'll be Marajambi. How many more turns do you have? 7 turns. That's ages. 7 turns and it shall be mine. I've kind of run out of things for most of my cities to do. I don't want to build any more military units because we have a preponderance of them. I don't have any more buildings to build because we haven't researched enough, and I'm building settlers out in places already. First milestone there. Unfortunately, we're not going to get the economic, of course, as we never get that economic point. I mean, I'm not going to say I never finished the economic golden age. I have with the Songhai, but not with anybody else, really. Pavilion, menagerie, we could start building those now. That'll be something to do. I should have made sure that my Tarchon was close enough to get some experience for that. Food helps everything grow. I guess metal casting 2 is going to come in next. And really, you're just going to start focusing on like trade outpost. One thing I'm happy to see with the update that's coming out soon is the update to city special or town specializations. I think that's going to be a big bonus for the game. I'm not so interested in the legacy path being able to turn those on and off. Having them on, having them off does nothing to me, right? It just means that the era goes a little more slowly. But really, what's that getting us? I mean, not enough for me to be really interested. But changing up these town specializations is going to make the game feel really good. Pilgrims from afar, by ship and caravan, missionaries bear Bulgarian spirituality to all who will listen to their teachings. Many new students soon seek additional guidance. 2 culture on the temple? You bet. I have plenty of temples. That's going to be a lot of culture. Yeah, got me up to 311. We're still well behind everybody else on yields. 1 pikeman. Shanjing is our friend. I mean, I guess I could purchase a settler in here if I wanted to. Let's repair you. Purchase this settler. And we'll come settle one of these places. There's a lot of level 1 ships over here. What are they doing? What is she doing just standing around with them in one place? Also, why doesn't she have them in a fleet captain? There is something there. A city or a city-state. I'm not ever going to get Enlightenment 1, really. It's gonna take too much. It's a bummer. A +6 menagerie. I mean, why not? We'll just put it there. A +9 menagerie right here is pretty solid. Dungeon +4/+4. Second treasure fleet goes in. We're only at 4 points. And you need what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 to hit the first milestone. It's depressing. It's depressing how hard that is to hit. Why not just settle right here? There's plenty of resources we could pick up. Oh, I'm at 25, and this will give me 5, 30, 31, 32, 33. We'll be at 33. This is at 15, so it has to be here. But I still need like 1 more in order to really be able to get at least 1 point. I don't know if we're gonna get there. It's so difficult. Let's put you in Zeal and keep you in the capital just to keep the capital growing here. Can I put a fishing key down in Killatile? No. Can I put a menagerie down in Killatile? Maybe, but I would lose. Nah, I'll put it down over here. That gives me a specialist. Oh, I was looking at the wrong city. No. All right, so this is 22, 26, 37. Okay, here we go. That's my one and only enlightenment point, probably. Off of the armory and observatory here. Settle this city. Preslov. How much longer? One more turn in your mine. And that'll give us 1, 2. I need to settle and convert one more, which I'm doing over here. Another treasure fleet. We got huge. 21 settlements. Soon to be more. 22. Soon to be 23. 24 actually. Soon to be 24. That's Mexico unlocked. We're also going to come in here and purchase this. I have a narrative choice. A new elite to continue the crisis. Blah, blah, blah. We're going to put this down. Convert you. And then I'll need one more to fully convert it. You get converted. Come in here and purchase our missionary here. And then where's Varna? You're going to get purchased a temple. And then we're going to save up some cash and purchase your missionary. All right, what do we put in for the 294? Ugh, that's, I would go broke. We're gonna put in the -8 influence, weak bureaucracy. That's actually a nothing problem. We're gonna go for a fishing town here in Morajambi. And what do I need for finishing? Just converting 2 places and we're done. That'll be pretty simple to do, just the next couple of turns. And after that, we just had to wait probably just a few turns until the end of the era fires. And that'll be the end of the exploration age. This will be military 3. Yep, there it is. Military 3. And we're at 94%. If I can get 2 more enlightenment points, I think that might finish the age off. How difficult would it be for me to grab those 2 enlightenment points? I'm about to get 1 here. I might be a little ways off. All right, there's production on clay pits, gold on gold buildings. Long live the monarchy, long live the republic. The happiness in towns is gonna be really bad. Let's go for the minus happiness in cities. Oh, we are hurting. Rome is full of unhappy people. No, let's not do that. This. Why can't I just... Why doesn't that purchase from the purchase screen? I need to make sure that we have enough gold to fix all those things. Chang'an. Because I want to make sure that we can keep our... darn. Darn, I really was hoping I'd be able to put a specialist up here. I have no rural tile I can kill for anything here. I guess we have to move into urban planning now. 40% gold for the constitutional monarchy, and let's put in trade winds for the happiness. We're gonna have to repair all here. And we're just sort of like holding for a couple of turns because the era is almost over at 96%. But our towns are so unhappy. Everything's like -20. Nobody's happy. But once we can repair our cities, we'll be okay. He must also be in a constitutional monarchy. Boy, he is really just going nuts on the yields. He's going to be the one to beat next era, or he might just beat us. Another treasure fleet. I'm not sure that'll get home in time, but if it does, no, we won't even get this. Yeah, never mind. I was gonna say if it does, we might get the first treasure fleet point, but no. Honestly, they changed the era system to end like the idea of like click bloat, like you're just clicking through. But I think, in my opinion, they've just increased click bloat by like 3 times. Because at the end of every era now, I'm just clicking through instead of like at the end of one game of Civ 6 where you're just clicking till the end. Now I'm clicking till the end 3 times. I'm just waiting for this to roll to 100. I'm not doing anything. Exploration age comes to an end. Next turn will be our final turn. I'm just clicking through now just to get here. And let's see where we end up. Come on, game. Roll over. City-state bonus. I got you. Gold buildings. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, gold buildings get 2 gold for every city-state I'm cruising over. Should give me quite a bit of stuff. So that gave us 40... The gold on gold buildings gave us 40 yields on this tile, but it didn't give us the enlightenment point that it should have given us. I don't understand. Yeah, you see it says 40 and 2 out of 3 non-city center tiles, so I got one here. I don't understand why we didn't get the point for that. Is it because it's the end of the era? Or is it because this game has been bugged like the whole time we've played through it? I'm not sure, but I'm a little upset because I feel like we should have achieved Enlightenment 2, because I should have gotten it up here in Chang'an as well. So I'm not 100% sure what was going on there, but the exploration age has come to an end. We have finished the second era of the game here, and with Charlemagne we did fairly well. Bulgaria was stronger than I expected them to be, but I feel like mostly Bulgaria felt strong because Charlemagne is so strong. His 2 cavalry every celebration that you get, and adding Joyous as a memento in there, getting all those celebrations rolling one into the other, you just end up with an unstoppable army that the AI can't keep up with. When we look at the legacy rankings though, we are not the top. Look at that, we're 14 to their 15. Napoleon is running away with the game here, and that's really odd because he doesn't do well ever. Seeing Xerxes doing very well is not super uncommon. I think it has something to do with the Pangea map, the new Pangea map that they added in. I'm not 100% sure that the peacemonger civs are able to put up with the aggression that comes out of people like Napoleon and honestly Charlemagne, so I don't know. But that'll be the end of this episode. We'll pick up with Prussia in the next episode. Thank you for watching. I'll see you then. Goodbye.